A Twitter user, Grondale, shared 2 AI images of Jenna with the caption, "I need her." It's difficult at first glance to see that these aren't real images of Jenna.
Yeah,
exactly
it's creepy.
like her. And even though—
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you didn't already know, act like you know, because it's that Azo, so let's hop right into this video. So today is a little bit different, okay? I can't find my other lighting, so you're just gonna have to bear with me, okay? So today we are going to be reacting to Jenna Ortega's sad rise to fame. Now, I love a lot of Jenna Ortega's work. She's a phenomenal actor. Anyways, before we hop in, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's just hop right into it.
Jenna Ortega is the latest victim of AI-generated deepfake.
You saw AI images of you, generated images of you as a child? Like, the ones?
Yes, of course. I hate AI.
I see no beneficial, real, ethical way this can
That's
be used
crazy.
by the majority of people using it.
Ugh.
Jenna Ortega's parents pretty much set her up for scrutiny. She's an incredible actress and a stunning role model, but that doesn't stop creeps from preying on her, and Jenna's team is at fault for letting them reach her. This is a sad story, so let's get into it.
Okay, let's get into it. So I want to know how that happened.
This is disgusting, and I feel bad for Jenna Ortega because she's quitting Twitter after seeing explicit AI photos of herself, which it seems like AI is taking over in the worst way possible. I get so confused when it comes to AI. I mean, I like to think I'm somewhat technical, but I don't quite understand. Like, is it a person? It's obviously not a person, but like, is it one computer? Like, when I talk to ChatGPT, do they also, is it the same computer talking to other people? But this goes a lot.
Okay, I feel like I can give a little bit of clarification. So it's artificial intelligence, and with specifically ChatGPT, it will gather all the information that's on the internet for said subject that you are asking ChatGPT to produce information about, and then it'll produce it in a way that is the most comprehensible and like the most concise way for you and to you, whatever. So like, that's just like the tip of the iceberg in terms of how artificial intelligence works, but it works at a really, really fast pace. And comment down below if you have anything more to add about artificial intelligence.
Further than a little ChatGPT, because an interview with the New York Times revealed that she quit Twitter after seeing explicit images of herself generated by AI when she was a teenager. She also became inundated with messages from fans that ranged from disgusting to absurd. I feel like there are certain celebrities who get targeted more than others.
Oh, for sure.
Like Emma Watson has really gone through it, and it seems like Jenna Ortega is the next big target.
What do you think of AI?
I hate AI. I mean, here's the thing. AI could be used for incredible things.
Yes.
I think I saw something the other day where they were saying that artificial intelligence was able to detect breast cancer 4 years before it progressed. That's beautiful. Let's keep it to that.
Yeah, let's keep it to that.
Yeah.
But at what point, when does this thing have a mind of its own? She says, "Did I like being 14 and making a Twitter account because I was supposed to, and then seeing dirty edited content of me as a child?"
Disgusting.
Jenna remembered when she was 12 years old when she got her first direct message from a follower on social media. It was an unsolicited photo of a man's wiener, and that was just the beginning of what was to come.
Oh my God.
I feel like, as a man, I could totally respect how my friends that are girls, like, they have a way different experience online.
We do.
Like, random creeps reaching out. Jenna said she deleted her Twitter about 2 to 3 years ago because of the influx after the show had come out. Just really disturbing images, and there's no, like, policing on these platforms, so you can't just stop it. And it can't be a copyrighted image because it's AI, so it's, like, newly generated, so she can't go and copyright it and get it removed. It's a big headache that someone needs to figure out. She said it was disgusting. It made me feel bad. It made me feel uncomfortable. She claimed she deleted the platform because she couldn't even log in without seeing something about herself in a disturbing manner.
She recalled being advised as a child to join online platforms to build her image, only to be inundated with disturbing content. Ortega admitted she is still learning to safeguard herself from online harassment. One strategy that has helped is avoiding the phone as much as she can.
You can only avoid the phone so much, and honestly, that kind of goes back to her management team or her parents. I mean, what 13, 14-year-old should be, 12-year-old should be, like, running their Instagram. I feel like they should have their parents running it if they're trying to build a social media career or some type of platform. She said it was so repulsive, I was already in a confused state that I deleted it because it was unnecessary and I didn't need that.
And here's the problem though, we've opened Pandora's box. Well, it is what it is. It's out there now. We're going to have to deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
I would like it to be used with good intent, but we could say that about anything and everything.
And people are still going to do what they want to do.
You saw AI images of you, generated images of you as a child? Like, ones?
Yes, of course.
I just can't imagine how disturbing that must have been.
Now, Jenna has been making the press rounds recently in support of her role in Tim Burton's Beetlejuice, which I'm excited for, especially after going just Trish and seeing how often she's dressing up, and she's a huge fan. So I personally have never seen it. I know some of the songs from it.
You've never seen Beetlejuice?
This will probably be my first time really watching it. Now, Jenna got her first acting gig at 9 years old, which opened her up to online harassment at a young age.
That's crazy.
She said, there's times that I regret it, there's times my parents regret it. Looking back, I wouldn't change anything. I mean, look at where you are now.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people who were trying to do what you were doing and did not end up in that position. She does acknowledge how difficult it is to be a child star. A lot of it's in hindsight, because she said my prefrontal cortex isn't even fully there, technically, I want to be making the mistakes and learning from them, falling on my face, and maybe the opposite. But she can't do that when you have a job, so you have to deliver. You can't mess up. I don't know if it was Jenna's parents or herself, but there was this strong drive to have her working, which I think is a red flag. Either way, here's a clip of her at 7 years old rehearsing, so it's pretty much all she knows.
Hi, my name is Jenna Ortega, and I'm 7 years old. Right now, I'm going to show you my dramatic monologue. Mom, science rap really but how did you get here? He was there yesterday when he came home from the hospital.
Oh.
A wig? Daddy told me the doctor had cut him off.
It's a cute clip, but again, it's kind of sad to see someone so young and so focused, and maybe it was her calling. I'd like to think that. She said social media, what it does to our age, it's a comparing game. It almost influences bandwagon mentality. It's very manipulative. Okay. Now, before Jenna opened up about how AI drove her off the internet, there was actually a piece in 2022 that was targeted to Jenna and how her specific experience online was really disturbing. Posted in December 2022, the headline reads, AI version of Jenna Ortega raises concerns about, I can't even say that word, young women on social media, essentially exploiting them to the furthest degree using technology. A Twitter user, Crondale, shared 2 AI images of Jenna with the caption, I need her. It's difficult at first glance to see that these aren't real images of Jenna.
Yeah,
exactly
it's creepy.
like her. And even though it wasn't her, it garnered a lot of attention and people believed it was. One person wrote, I really hope that Jenna Ortega, Billie Eilish, and any other women they're doing this to never have to see these, because I can't imagine how damaging for your mental health it must be that men are getting off to fake images that transform you into an object.
And then also pictures of you as a child. Sick. It's sick. Jail.
The person wrote, the fact they're doing this to a girl who is mainstream famous for playing a 15-year-old on TV is very telling. One of my big problems with AI is it's such a vague term. I can say AI this, AI that. Am I AI? Am I AI? I don't know.
Salon.
But anything can be AI, right? I don't know. But this TikToker explains a little bit of the dangers involved with AI and how advanced it could truly be. There are things like ChatGPT that can generate paperwork for you. Then there are image generators. Then there are computer programs. And there will be home things. And I think iPhone announced that our phones will soon have ChatGPT. So soon you'll be interacting with it every single day.
This is going to scare you, but it's important that you know about it. Behind me, this woman that is talking, she is entirely AI generated. And not just AI generated, she is generated from an image of a real person. And furthermore, this video, she is actually talking out loud in it. Let me show you it.
That's the thing. When we say no to something, we're saying yes to something else. But that involves a lot of unknown.
Personally, I see no beneficial, real, ethical way this can be used
creepy.
by the majority of people using it. Just because the tech is around right now does not mean we should make these things.
My mind goes to imagine if a foreign government hacked all of our systems and then created a fake thing with our president.
Yeah,
announcing
saying
something and it's not real.
You're
And
right.
We all believe it. That's so scary.
Ugh.
Ever since Jenna Ortega starred in Wednesday, she's had a hard time because people just look at her
They're
as
weird. People are
an
weird.
object. Jenna wasn't prepared for the creepy subculture of fans who were fixated on her and outright exhibited predatory behavior. Entertainment figures can be seen as choosing this lifestyle and forced to feel like they're always on. For some, that means answering fan questions and being stopped for photos when they're just trying to enjoy dinner. For Jenna, she was deemed the sexy it girl, a role she was cast in before she reached the age of consent. A subreddit called Jenna Ortega Lust is one example.
Lust?
From violent fantasies to demand her for service from some commenters. It's overwhelming as a reader. We can't imagine it would be enjoyable for her to stumble across them. The sheer number of adults who are doing things to minors, even digitally, is staggering. Natalie Portman recently shared how the experience shaped her. In an honest and vulnerable note, she said that it led to lasting damage, and she's not alone.
Jenna Ortega is the latest victim of AI-generated deepfake. So before this, we had Taylor Swift, we had Bobby Altoff, now we have Jenna Ortega. So we officially have a pattern. First of all, it's horrifying. Imagine opening up a screen and seeing an image of yourself. It's not you, but you can't even decipher if it's real or not. This is one of the downsides of what's happening with generative AI, and if we're not careful, there are tools now that
are already not careful.
Someone in a couple clicks, and this isn't just reserved for celebrities. This is actually happening in high schools all around the United States. It just happened in Beverly Hills, and it's happening all around the world. What's really horrifying about what happened with Jenna Ortega is an app that enables you to digitally undress someone actually used her likeness without her consent and was essentially advertising their app with it on Meta, on Instagram, and Facebook before it was taken down, according to these reports. The biggest thing I'll say here is the laws haven't caught up.
Now,
no, they have not.
Have criticism of the Addams Family show, the remake on Netflix involving Wednesday, of course, played by Jenna Ortega, and I do think there is probably a wave of people who have taken this character and this actress and really exploited it in a nasty fan-fiction way. One person added, if teenagers were attracted to her, it makes sense. She's attractive to other children, but grown-ups, gross. Part of it is the fact is not a single one of the people's cast as a teenager is actually a teenager. I think ultimately AI will do some justice in a way by maybe replacing kids in these shows. So we won't need a 7-year-old Jenna to be rehearsing for anything because she won't have to go and pay her family's bills because an AI will take over.
Well, but then I get what Salone is saying right there, that last thought, but I don't necessarily agree 100%. Like if they are still able to have all the rights to, you know, their image, because I've seen some other stuff in pop culture where people have signed away their entire like universal rights along with their images to like a label or management, and then later on realize, oh my god, like I signed away all of this and like they're in control of my image for X amount of years. So there's also that to take into consideration, but I mean, if they're using it alongside actors, I think that's just going to be the future in general for any job. We're going to have to work alongside of automation. We're seeing a lot of back and forth from the port strike with automation and them basically not agreeing with, you know, robots taking over their jobs, because that'll leave people without. So we're gonna have to obviously adjust, adapt, and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I guess that could help a child that is a young child actor and maybe cut half of the time that they actually have to be on set, but still paying them because that is still their likeness, you know. So anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this video down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.